Hello, friends, and welcome to the newest episode of Creatives on Camera. If you're an entrepreneur teaching, designing patterns, or running a shop and feeling like video is just too complicated or time-consuming, you're in the right place. This podcast is your guide to creating video content that connects authentically with your audience, builds your business, and expands your reach without the stress of a huge production or expensive equipment. We make it simple, effective, doable. I'm Lyric Montgomery Kinard, an artist, educator, and host of the show. Join me as we explore practical tips and strategies to help you confidently share your creativity online. Let's get started. Hello, my creative friends. You're a teacher. You might have lots of classes that you teach. You might even have videos all ready to go. And then when you sit down to choose which online platform to use for an on-demand course, there's so many. Do you just freeze? I am telling you, when I started teaching, somebody came to me and they had a platform and I said, sure, I'll take it. Now, again, this was dial-up modem days. This was lots of emailing back and forth, but I didn't have to choose a platform. I took a break after that platform closed because I wanted to own my own content and control my own business, and I didn't know where to go yet. I was frozen. There weren't options yet, but now there are. And there are so many of them that just looking at them, I don't know about you, but I freeze. I can't make a decision. All of them say they're fabulous, that they're the best, that they can do everything for you. And how do you choose? Sometimes I don't choose. Sometimes I wait till the last minute and just go, this one. I'm not going to do all the research. I'm just going to go here because it's in front of me and it's easy. And my friends, that's not the best way to make a decision, right? I've used lots of different on-demand course platforms, and all of them have had things that are good and things that could be better. Now, instead of me telling you which one to use, I'm going to start a series of interviewing representatives from many of the big course platforms. They can tell you themselves and you can choose. Back in episode 10, we talked about what an on-demand course can look like in your creative business. Different ways you can structure it, but we didn't get into specifics of platforms. So that's what we're going to do. But first, I want to introduce you to a few things to think about as you start researching for yourself, as you go through and listen to the amazing things that each of these on-demand course platforms can do for you. You need to know where you are right now in your business. What do you already have? Do you already have a website? Do you already have a way for people to hire you? Do you already have an email list? Take stock of what you already have built in your business before you step off the cliff, right? I'm a huge fan of knowing the big picture of what you want your finished business to look like and where you want to end up. It's a fantastic exercise. Take a few minutes now, maybe pause and do that. Just imagine there was an easy button and it was finished. Now look back to where you are, and you have to know where you are before you can take the first step towards that goal. You want to always take steps in that direction, but they can be baby steps. And if you're already halfway up the mountain, you don't need to start back at the beginning, right? So these are some of the things that we are going to talk about with online on-demand course platforms. So to help you make an informed decision, think about where you are. Are you techie or are you not techie? Do you do both live Zoom and on-demand courses? Do you sell physical goods, physical products? Do you need an online shop for that? Do you already have one? Do you get hired by groups, or do you bring in your own students? Do you already have a social media platform? Can you grow what you're already doing right now? Can you scale it? Can you help your business become that thing that you imagined way up on the top of the mountain? So as I talk to each of the people from the on-demand course platforms, I'll ask some of the same questions from each representative so you can compare apples to apples, right? Of course, again, they're all different, but some of the topics that we'll talk about are features that matter most to creative educators. Video downloads, hands-on project support, interaction with your students, live Zoom integration. What about student community features? How involved do you want to be in your on-demand classes? Do you want them to run on their own, or do you really want to interact with your students? You can do either one in an on-demand class. What about pricing structure and onboarding costs? This can be expensive, right? And it's good that we pay software platforms to build this structure for us because they take care of so many things that suck up so much of your time that I don't want you to have to worry about. I want you to spend your time being creative. I want you to spend your time connecting with your students and teaching, because that's what we're doing. Right? We're creative souls. We love the making, and we love it so much that we have to share it. And sharing it online is a way to reach so many people with this beauty, with this joy, with this creativity, with this happiness that you can teach. The joy and creativity that you bring to your students' lives is beautiful. It's worth it. It makes their lives better. But also it's expensive and it's complicated, or it's not. Some of the platforms can do a lot of different things for you. Some of them are very simple. Some of them you can start without any startup costs. Some of them you have to know where you're going and believe in the investment that you're making. It's worth it, my friends. And again, how scalable is it? And yes, we're going to talk about how AI is being integrated into different course platforms, because it's a game changer for content creation and business workflows. Okay, so if you're a quilt or a craft or an art teacher, you probably didn't get into this work because you love tech. But choosing the right platform makes teaching easier and more profitable. A good platform makes your stuff look good. It makes it look professional. Some of them have drag and drop features, so you just have the scaffolding there and you plug in your information and off it goes. And some of them, if you're a control freak or if you love the design process and you are a techie, you can control every part of the process. All of them can grow as your growth expands. So this series is just one part of how I'm helping creative educators get more comfortable with video and online teaching. The more we understand our tools, the easier it becomes to share what we do with a global audience, to gift your students with that creativity and joy. So make sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss out on any of the episodes. Bring a notebook. Jot down what resonates from you with each interview. And maybe join the Academy. We have membership there where we talk about these things, where we compare different platforms. We've got teachers who are using all kinds of different modalities to get their lovely teaching out to the students that they want to reach. So stay tuned and listen in. Your creativity deserves to be seen and supported. online teaching is a powerful way to make that happen. I can't wait for you to hear these conversations. So stay tuned for the first interview. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for joining me on Creatives on Camera. I know there are countless podcasts out there, and I'm honored you spent your time here. If you enjoyed this episode and don't want to miss the next one, please subscribe to the podcast. Then, if you'd like to stay connected and get even more tips on teaching, marketing, and video creation, sign up for my email list at academyforvirtualteaching.com. You'll get exclusive insights and updates delivered straight to your inbox to help you grow your creative business with ease. Lastly, be sure to check the show notes below in the episode description for links to everything mentioned today. And I'll see you in the next episode.